If you need to charge your Apple devices, I got you covered. Whether you need power adapters, 3-in-1 chargers, power banks for your phone, iPad, or even your MacBook Air, in this video I'm going to show you 13 accessories all under $100 you can get right now. And I have two 3-in-1 chargers that are $35 and under. And a few of them have some tricks up their sleeve. First, let's talk about chargers. And if you're looking just for a single port, fast charge your iPhone, or use with one of the 3-in-1 chargers I'm going to talk about in a second, the Baseus 45-watt charger is a great option. This is their Pico Go. It's only $20 right now on sale. You can get it in multiple colors like blue, and you can even get a 2-pack for $24. So you're paying just $12 per plug. Next up, if you need a few more ports or power, I've really been liking this Ugreen 65-watt charger. It's got two USB-C ports here on the bottom and a USB-A. The plugs actually fold into the charger, so it's super slim and compact. Now remember, once you start plugging in multiple devices, that 65 watt is going to be divided along these ports. But I've actually been using this to charge my M4 MacBook Air. It's about $55. And of course, affiliate links to everything I'm talking about is in the description. And on the Amazon page, you can see the wattage breakdown per port and when you're plugging in multiple devices. Now, if you want an even beefier charger, I really like this Anker 140 watt. This one actually has 3 USB-C ports and a USB-A, but it also has a screen that will tell you how much wattage output is going out per port. The prongs still fold into the charger, and for 140 watts, it's still pretty compact. Now, it gets under $100 just by a penny, but it also comes with the USB-C cable, so that's an added benefit. Now, no video of mine would be complete without mentioning a MagSafe battery pack, and I am still going to the Anker Ultra Slim 10K battery pack. It is thicker than other battery packs, but this has been the least hot that I have found when charging, and still charges at a decent speed at about 12 watts in my testing. It is $75, but you can get it in multiple colors. But again, this is one of the few that will charge faster than that 7.5 or 5 watts that you normally see. Now, a recent sponsor on the channel, Baseus, they have a line of Pico MagSafe batteries. You can get them in 10K or 5K versions. And if you don't mind the slower charging speed, those actually feel really nice, curved edges. And so I'll put a link down in the video description for those too. Now, if you need a portable power bank to charge your devices or even laptop on the go, I really like this Belkin 2000 milliamp hour power bank. Has a screen on the front. It has a 65 watt output, again, split between different ports when you plug in multiple devices. But I really like the screen on the front because when you plug in a device, and then you can push the little button here on the side to actually see the wattage going out per port. Cycle through again, and you can see the current capacity of the battery and whether power is going in or out. This is also something I've been using to charge my MacBook Air when I'm on the go. On a little bit of sale right now, $75, but I actually like the form factor. A lot of power banks are super thick and not convenient to throw in like a laptop sleeve, but this one is the right amount of balance between thinness and capacity. Now, for the same capacity but higher output, this Ugreen 100 watt power bank is great. It's got a screen on the side letting you know the current percentage, 2 USB-C ports on the top and a USB-A, and this actually has 100 watt output. Great sale on it right now, actually $53 down from $80. But again, refer to these power output charts on each of the product pages. You do get 100 watts when using just one USB-C port, and you can see if you start splitting it, you can get 65 and 30, 65 and 22 with the USB-A, and so forth. It's taller than the Belkin power bank, but almost exactly the same thickness, so both good options for portable power banks. Now, if you want to save a little bit and have lower power output but the same capacity, this is Anker Zolo 20,000 milliamp hour power bank, USB-A port on the side, but USB-C on the top and a built-in USB-C cable. So you can use it as a little handle, but max output on this is 30 watts. Now, this would still be great for your iPhone or even an iPad. It doesn't tell you the output on the little screen, but will tell you how much percentage is left in the power bank. And while you still get the same capacity, because of that lower wattage output, you save a little bit. This is $36, plus there's a 20% coupon right now. You can also get multiple colors like the blue, pink, and white. Now, one of my favorite big power banks is this Anker 165 watt with the built-in USB-C cables. This lanyard is actually a USB-C cable, and there's a retractable USB-C cable in the top as well. Now, this doesn't count as one of the 13 because it is over $100 at $110. I like those retractable cables though. But if you want something a little beefier, but Anker also makes smaller versions of their power banks like this. This only has 65 watt outputs. It's still $90, but it's kind of nice that the prongs are built in, so you can just plug this directly into a wall. Now let's get into some 3-in-1 MagSafe chargers. This first one is the Anker MagSafe MagGo 3-in-1. This is Qi 2, so it'll charge your iPhone at 15 watts. Comes with the power brick in the box and the USB-C cable, and it comes in at just $80, so pretty good deal for a 3-in-1. Now you do get to tilt the iPhone charger. Doesn't go all the way up, but you have about a 60-degree angle variance there. This is a hard plastic feel, by the way. That's not a soft silicone touch, but charges your iPhone there. You can charge your AirPods Pro or AirPods 4 if you have the wireless charging case, and your Apple Watch goes right there. Pretty small footprint for a 3-in-1 charger, and again, you can still angle your iPhone. It does fast charge your Apple Watch, which is nice. Now, when you take your phone off the stand, you might have it move because it's not very heavy. So it's easy to kind of have that happen when you're taking your phone off. To prevent that, you can kind of peel your phone off by getting the bottom first, or if it's in the vertical charging, just kind of lift from the bottom. But keep in mind, being a lighter charger, it's not going to be as stable as something like Nomad, the larger Belkin 3-in-1s, or one of my favorites, the 12 South. Now, one of my favorite 2-in-1s is this Belkin 2-in-1. I take this whenever I travel. You can charge your phone, Apple Watch, and you can stand it in this little triangle shape. This way your watch can stay there, and you can still use standby mode with your iPhone. Now, something like this works out for me because I usually wear my Apple Watch at night, so I'll charge it just before going to bed for about an hour, and then you can charge your AirPods on that Apple Watch charger overnight. This 2-in-1 charger is typically over $100, but right now it's on sale for $60. So this is a great deal. It's one of my favorite 2-in-1s, especially for traveling. Highly recommend. Now, this does not count as one of the 13 under $100, but if you're looking for a really high quality 2-in-1, this other option from Belkin, this is a 2-in-1 MagSafe, charges your Apple Watch and phone, but this is one of the nicest feeling chargers. Put your watch back here, and the phone will actually tilt all the way to a straight up and down position, or you can angle it almost 90 degrees. You get about maybe 75 to 80 degrees here. But the whole thing is this soft touch material, so it feels great. My only gripe is that the USB-C cable is built in, it's not detachable. Belkin's been doing this with their 3-in-1 chargers as well, and I'm not crazy about it. I would prefer a port and a USB-C cable that then I can use interchangeably. But the soft touch finish and the sand color really looks great. Breaks the 100 mark by $2 though. All right, this next 3-in-1 charger has a couple tricks up its sleeve. First of all, it's on sale for $30 right now. Really good price. It does not have as much wattage output as some of the more expensive options. For instance, it's going to charge your Apple Watch at 2.5 watts, which is not the fast charging, so that's unfortunate. AirPods at 3 watts, again, that's slower than some other chargers where you get about 5, but still charges the phone at 15 watts. But as you can see, it's really compact, and this Apple Watch charger is kind of hiding from us. You can put it in the bottom, gets held in there by a magnet, which is pretty slick, and there's a slot for the Apple Watch charger here on the side. Pop that in. So now you got your Apple Watch, your phone, and this does tilt to reveal the AirPods charger behind it. So I can put my AirPods here, charges those, charge my iPhone, that'll go into standby, and I can still charge my Apple Watch here on the side. Really small footprint, would be nice when traveling. Again, you're going to have to deal with the slower Apple Watch charging, but as you can see, it's handling all of them right now. And it's got another trick. Here on the side, there's a little capacitive button, and it has a little night light built in. You can have the blue daylight color or more of the amber color, and then you can tap it again to turn it off. So kind of a nice feature if you want a night light plus a 3-in-1 charger, and it's $30. Another inexpensive 3-in-1 pick is Joyroom. This is a 3-in-1 charger, phone, Apple Watch, and AirPods. It is very light. You can feel this is definitely made with cheaper plastic materials. It does come with a power brick, but USB-A. I mean, come on. Again, it's only $35, so maybe I'll give it a pass, but kind of stinks. Apple Watch charger actually folds up and down. You're not really saving a ton of space because the bottom doesn't fold, but it can charge all the things. Phone on the front, AirPods here on the back, Apple Watch charger there, and you're charging all 3 devices. It's a nice budget pick. I will say there's also some lights here on the side. No way to really turn those off, so if that glowing bothers you, keep that in mind. And when you take your phone off, I mean, you're going to lift the whole charger because it is very light. Go with the peeling method to get your phone off without lifting the whole charger. But for $35, it's okay. I would probably go with the iVANKY one that I showed before, but it's an option for you. And finally, we have this guy. This is the iWALK 3-in-1 charger. Folds up pretty compactly. Several fun features here. Apple Watch charger actually pushes out from the side. Just push it in, pops out. That's pretty cool. iPhone charger does tilt. You get about a 65-degree angle of tilting there. AirPods can charge here on the back, but that is not all. Let's put our AirPods here, Apple Watch on the side charging there, and we'll put our phone to charge there. But here's where the fun part comes in. I'll just wave my hand over the top, and it's automatically going to rotate my iPhone 90 degrees, and it goes into standby mode. It's pretty hilarious. There's actually an IR sensor above that can just sense when you wave your hand over it, and it will rotate 90 degrees one way or the other. You can also click the button here on the front to manually rotate it. And if you want to disable the IR sensor, you can hold this button for 3 seconds, and now it won't automatically rotate when you wave your hand, and you can just click the button once when you want to twist it. But maybe you want it in vertical mode to play the latest episode of Primary Technology. That's my tech podcast with Jason Aten. You can subscribe at the link above and in the description, custom chapter artwork, episode artwork, and you can also watch right here on YouTube. You do get a charging brick with it, which is nice. Unclear if it fast charges the Apple Watch, or as they say in their Amazon product description, the iWatch, but it supposedly charges your iPhone at 15 watts, so you at least get decent charging there. $56 right now, and there's a 20% coupon right now if you like the little hand-wavy rotating feature. So those are 13 plus devices to charge your iPhone, AirPods, and Apple Watch. If you have any recommendations or new ones that you've seen and you'd like me to review, leave a comment below this video and I'll check them out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. I have lots of accessory videos here on the channel, so if you want to see my latest one for iPad or iPhone, I'll put one of them right up here. And if you want to learn more about the M4 MacBook Air and why I traded in my MacBook Pro, you can check out that video right up here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.